Someone really said that Messi's Ballon d'Or wins are so frequent that they've become a part of the 4 seasons: spring, summer, Messi, and winter. Robbed or earned, Messi has nothing to do with who gives Ballon d'Or or who votes for him. We're not Team Haaland or Team Messi, but we have enough proofs to say that this, in fact, was robbery. For anyone who had doubts about Haaland and thought he'd start slow in the Premier League, similar to Timo Werner, they got a big surprise last season. Some people on social media initially wrote him off after a not-so-great Community Shield performance. But the tall striker standing at 6'4" wasted no time in proving them wrong. In his first 10 Premier League games, Haaland scored 15 goals, including 3 hat-tricks. He also scored 5 goals in his first 3 Champions League matches. Towards the end of the season, he slowed down a bit compared to his incredibly high standards. But he still finished with a remarkable 52 goals in 53 matches for City. Out of those games, 36 came in just 35 league matches, breaking Mohamed Salah's record for the most goals in a 38-game Premier League season. On top of that, he provided 9 assists to his teammates, making a total of 61 goal contributions, which is an average of 1.17 per game. Comparing this to Messi's 41 goal contributions in as many games as Paris Saint-Germain last season, it's clear that the Premier League is a much more competitive place. Guardiola has turned this Man City team into one of the greatest in English football history, but he needed a Champions League trophy to truly seal a deal. After experiencing years of heartbreaking exits, he finally achieved what he was brought to the Ethod for. For a long time, there were claims that Guardiola couldn't win the Champions League without Messi, but last year, City's victory over Inter in a 1-0 final helped put that theory to rest, with Haaland playing a key role. The best thing they achieved after the Champions League was subscribing to our channel. Nah, we're kidding, but you can. Hit that red button now. And you know that Haaland scored an impressive 12 goals in just 11 Champions League matches last season. In the last 16, he took on his old Bundesliga rivals, RB Leipzig, and scored 5 goals in just 63 minutes. He also found the net in both legs of the quarterfinal against another familiar foe, Bayern Munich. His consistency in front of goal was invaluable to City's Champions League success. While City's Premier League title win may have seemed inevitable, it was far from easy. Arsenal, under Mikel Arteta, posed a strong challenge, and Haaland's goals throughout the season played a crucial role in securing the title. And let's not forget the FA triumph, completing a remarkable treble for Guardiola's team. Haaland, despite being rested in some early rounds, delivered a hat-trick against Burnley in the quarterfinal and played the full match in City's 2-1 final victory over local rivals Manchester United in early June. Haaland had a record-breaking 2022-23 campaign. He achieved a unique feat by becoming the first player ever to win both the Premier League Player of the Year and Premier League Young Player of the Year awards in 2022-2023. His remarkable 36 goals in the 2022-23 season set a new standard, surpassing the 37 goals scored by Ron Davies for Southampton back in 1966-67, which was before the era of the Premier League. Haaland didn't stop there. He also shattered the record for most goals in one season in all competitions by a Premier League player, with an astounding 52 goals. This comfortably exceeded the previous record held by Mohamed Salah in 2017-18 and Ruud van Nistelrooy in 2002-03, both with 44 goals. In his first 5 Premier League matches, Haaland made history by scoring 9 goals, leaving Mickey Quinn and Sergio Aguero behind, both of whom had netted 8 times in their opening 5 EPL games. Haaland has already achieved a rare feat by being one of just 6 players to score back-to-back Premier League hat-tricks, totaling 5 of them. He's the second player with the most Premier League hat-tricks in a single season, 4, just behind Alan Shearer, who scored 5 for Blackburn Rovers in 1995-96. What's more, Haaland holds the title for the quickest player to reach 4 Premier League hat-tricks, achieving the remarkable milestone in just 19 games. Messi's World Cup win showcased his world-class skills on the global stage, and he rightly achieved accolades for his remarkable performance. However, during the year under review, the 36-year-old had his fair share of ups and downs. Inconsistencies and disappointments marked his time at PSG, as the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner struggled in Ligue 1, It witnessed his team's early exit from the Champions League in the round of 16. Messi's contributions in crucial European matches were limited, and he failed to make a significant impact, leading to his departure from PSG, amid displeased club fans booing him out. Messi's pursuit of the 2023 Ballon d'Or was undoubtedly fueled by his World Cup triumph in December 2022, where he played a key role in Argentina's global dominance in Qatar. However, the winter period had a different story for Haaland. Norway's failure to qualify for the 2022 World Cup meant that one of the world's finest strikers had to stay in Manchester while many of the planet's top footballers headed to Asia. It's often tough to judge players solely based on their international achievements when it comes to individual awards, especially considering that many players represent nations that are unlikely to compete for major titles. Norway has only qualified for the World Cup 3 times before, and they haven't done so in the 21st century. Therefore, it's unfair to assess Haaland's eligibility for an individual award based on international performances, given his nation's limited presence on the world stage. In recent years, very few players who don't represent football powerhouses in international competitions have won Ballon d'Or. Arguably, only Andrei Shevchenko of Ukraine and Pavel Nedved of Czechia came to mind. Norway's absence from major tournaments naturally puts Haaland at a disadvantage, but it might be a bit unjust to penalize him for his country's international challenges. But let's not be harsh. Messi not only led Argentina to World Cup glory, but also snagged the Golden Ball as the tournament's best player at the ripe age of 36. It's like fine wine getting even better with time. Throughout the competition, Messi was the heart and soul of his team's success. I mean, come on, the Golden Ball? That's like saying he's the messiah of football. Winning the Golden Ball doesn't just mean he was part of a winning team. It means he was a shining star, an absolute standout. He wasn't just good, he was Messi-nificent. But again, you can't win the Ballon d'Or on the basis of a 7-games tournament. Sounds dumb, but it is what it is. Messi had a better December, but Haaland had a better season. I think we're forgetting someone. Where is Mbappe in this debate? He had a good World Cup too. Mbappe has been good for the past few years, but if he stays in PSG, a clutch guy from Real Madrid is going to win it next season. He is him, they say. Yes, we are talking about Jude Bellingham. If Pogba watches your game to better his own game, you are special. I bet you didn't know this fact about Bellingham. This is just one of our 10 crazy facts about Jude Bellingham. Watch it now.